Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Schultz saying hello on Distance Day number 2. It's November 4th, 2020, and I have a few pictures up to start our day. I know that some friends picked up their computers yesterday at the very end of the day when they were ready. A special thank you to Mrs. Meinertz, who gathered those items together for us. Now today you have all day between 8 a.m. this morning until the end of the school day, 3:30, to pick up your red bag of learning materials. So your families know all about that. If you have your Chromebook, awesome. If you're still waiting for yours, awesome. We'll get you going as early as tomorrow. So we're working through this together. Here's some pictures of all of that tree work that was happening in Trollskogen Park. Look at all this that was happening. We were watching it with our own eyes. We were noticing everything about the trees and what they cut down and the size. So much to research here. And look at you exploring out and about, checking it out, getting down, hands-on. Of course, we were being safe. And we even wanted to see how many hands could fit right there on the trunk of that tree. And then we saw them in action. If you zoom in, you can see that equipment right by our classroom shelter. It was noisy. So boys and girls, we noticed how the equipment, the machine, was able to saw and then lift those pieces and put them into the wood chipper. Fascinating, gorgeous day for them to work. Well, let's get right to our schedule for today. Again, today is Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. Distance Learning Day 2, 11/4/2020. Please read the Distance Learning parent and student letter. So when I look at this, it has so much information. Distance learning letter from Mrs. Schultz. Tuesday, November 3rd. I wrote this yesterday. Please read the important info below regarding distance learning from November 3rd through November 15th. As I write this letter, our back to school date will be Monday, November 16th. Communication. Very important for families to connect via Seesaw and students to connect via Google Classroom. Now, Seesaw, I'll be using Seesaw daily to connect with parents. That's just like a text message that comes right to your phone. Then, Google Drive, boys and girls, Gmail, Google Classroom. Remember, that goes right to your Chromebook. So if I post anything, when you check your email or Google Classroom, you'll know exactly what's happening at any time when I post and publish. Remember, this is how I'll be teaching you while you're working from home. Now, the next thing I did is I made a small checklist. And this checklist will help me and it will help you. So really what I want you to know is I will update around the 9 o'clock hour, around noon, 12 noon, lunchtime, and again at 3 o'clock. This is my way to push out information. I can't hand out papers like in the classroom, but I can push out papers and information via Seesaw and Google Classroom. Now remember, things will change from day to day. If you have questions, email me, or call me, or you can send a message in Seesaw. So again, thank you for being flexible and also for your support. So, usually in the morning we work on spelling. So let's jump right to our schedule and our list of things to do. Now these are things from about 9 a.m. to noon. Remember, take breaks when you need to. You gotta stand up and stretch and move about. Might need to take the dog for a walk, or feed the fish, or help your brother or sister if they're home with you too. So first of all, thank you for voting in the election. If you still need to explore Time for Kids, the link is there. Spelling packets. Boys and girls, we've been doing this for more than a month. You need to do 2 pages today. The break apart page and the spelling sentences. Remember, some kids are able to cut it out and paste it. You should have copies of your spelling words this week. Some kids choose to write theirs. But remember, break it apart. Like the word spelling. Spell, S-P-E-L, ling, L-I-N-G. If you need help, let me know. Then remember, 10 spelling sentences. Use at least 10 words. Some kids like to write a story. Some kids like to write just small sentences. And some like to link them together. But at least 10 words. You can always use more. Remember, nice printing, capital letters, punctuation. You need to check that. Not me, not your family. You need to be responsible for that. Make sure when you start a sentence, capital letters, punctuation, periods, exclamation points, question marks. Nice printing. You know how important that is. Make sure you take a break. Find a good spot, set the timer, and read for 30 minutes. Read for 30 minutes. That's still a book of your choice. You might notice there's a couple books in your bag from me. Go ahead and explore those. I'm excited for you to see the couple of Art Hub links that I posted. When you draw, here's a sneak peek. Here's the eagle. They're realistic bald eagle. There's also a link of just the bald eagle head. So I put 2 links. You can draw that eagle, or you can do the whole full body of the eagle. Lastly, make sure that you're finding times to spend 30 minutes or more outside. You can see I'm outside right now in my yard. I'm outside in my yard. Sky is gorgeous. Trees are gorgeous until it's fall. And last but not least, fill that tummy with lunch. You'll see another post from me about noon. Work hard, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you and just so impressed with everything that you're doing. So again, thank you, friends. Today, just a quick update. No live teaching today. I want to make sure everyone has their Chromebooks before I offer a live Zoom. So I will make sure everyone has theirs by the end of today so we can do some live Google Meets and Zooms starting tomorrow. Thank you, boys and girls. Go work hard this morning. See you at noon.